Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Great beginning there under the bright lights of primetime.
Yeah, it takes you back to high school football on a Friday night, doesn't it? When you feel like every eye in the county is on you. In this case, every eye in primetime is on you.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first two plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Storms are minor, but you know she living major. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
They'll run with Gibbs. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on first and goal.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs from 4 yards out. And the Lions put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll, and we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. To throw is Jackson. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Mahomes. Man open left side is Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. A 3rd and long. You knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. They'll run with Hall. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Mahomes now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Open man here is Conklin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver, and it's good yardage and a 1st down to open the drive.
Here's Jackson. He gets it underneath to Hall. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Justin Simmons firing all the way in from the safety position. Oh, a free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 53. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
He's going deep for Brown. And this one is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Now they can't bring him down. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action. Now Jackson. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Jackson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack it back right at the midfield stripe. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Jefferson moving in motion left. Now here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they bring it to the ground just shy of midfield. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Mahomes going to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. Here is 3rd down and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And there's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Gibbs straight ahead. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line. And here, they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This is 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
Here's 2nd down. Here's Jackson. He's got Firkser.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. They've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Connecting with Hill, and he is going to have a Jets 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you could actually be pushed back before the 1st down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the 1st down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Throwing. Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Well, they need to score and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute. 1st and 10. Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. Jackson. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Burrow from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Play action now, Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Minnesota. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Right, ready to send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the 36. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. for 7 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
He's on the move. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta, and it sets up second down.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Motioning Williams left. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Finds Laporta. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now they face second down.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
They'll send him over right. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 6 yards the pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
3rd and long for Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish off their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, Ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this one doesn't go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Burrow out of the shotgun. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
1st down, Burrow to throw. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. 16 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Looking to throw, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets him around 6 there. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
1st down, ball at the 36. To throw again, it's Burrow. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it! And that's a Minnesota touchdown! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Right, ready to send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Mahomes on 1st and 10. He finds Laporta. He gets loose down the right side. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. The Vikings getting one more drive here before the break. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Defender's smart there to get a hand on that one. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our 1st half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Able to find Wright. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Third and long for him here. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Able to find Jones. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Completes this one to Hill. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Burrow setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Burrow to the air now. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Play action now. Burrow. He's got him. That's Addison. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. It's a design boot. Toward the sideline and caught by Addison. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. St. Brown's got it, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Brings us second and 2 at the 39-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw complete to Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
The gain of 7 brings us second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They'll motion Jefferson left. Another throw for Mahomes. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important third and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the fourth.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. Looking to throw it. Able to find Hawkinson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running the 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they can still do their damage.
To throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, third and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First and 10 now from the 30. Now to throw. Finds Laporta. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And they need to get it to at least that 40-yard line to have a shot at the game winner. But there's enough time remaining to work it even closer if things go right. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Setting up to pass. Able to find right. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
Wright reels it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
So everything comes down to this from Jake Bates. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Now out comes the second-year kicker in one of the biggest spots of his young career. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And that, folks, is your game winner.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.